Hey guys, it's Kelly with Inspired Nutrition, and thank you for joining me. I'm gonna show you how to make this bread, which is just delicious. Let's see, turn on live notifications. Yeah, go ahead and do that. I'm just reading the screen. It's been a while since I've done some live cooking shows, or I guess, you can call it a show. Kind of. So anyway, thanks for joining me. I am loving this recipe. It's really low in sugar, low in carbs, gluten-free. It's easy. It is delicious. It's really great for breakfast. I love just to be able to grab this and run out the door. So in order to make this, I'll walk you through this. Also, you will find a link with the recipe when I'm done. I will post it and then you can get the recipe yourself. So, okay, the first thing you're gonna do is combine the dry ingredients. Now, we're gonna be using a half cup of coconut flour. Have you ever cooked with coconut flour, I wonder? It's so nice, right? So it's gonna have a nice fat content to it a little bit. It's not gonna be that really white over processed. It's gonna have a little bit more to it. It does absorb liquid really easily, so it's a little different. Like, you can't just kind of swap this out for another flour. You really have to kind of know what you're doing with coconut flour because it does act a little bit differently. So you got your coconut flour, and then we're gonna do baking powder, just a teaspoon. And you know what I forgot to get was my rosemary. Oh my gosh, check this out. Hold on just a second. How cool is this, you guys? I'm just gonna go ahead and pick the rosemary off of my plant. Doesn't that feel great when you've got something just growing in your house and you can eat it? I've got basil and rosemary, and it's wonderful. So we will be using that rosemary here. Sorry, thought I had everything out for you. So, that rosemary smells so fresh when you just take it right off of the plant like that. Oh my goodness, it's delicious. Of course, you can use dried rosemary. That would be fine too. And so we're gonna do, let's see, 2 teaspoons of this rosemary. So that's like about a half. So we've got a little ways to go here. And with this, I don't know if I can show you how I'm doing this. With the rosemary, it's so nice. You just grab it by the top and then you just pull down on it, and that's how you get the leaves off when it works really well. So, all right, this could take a second. Sorry I didn't get this done sooner. But what we're gonna add here is all of this wonderful rosemary. I'll also add some of that on top. Okay, that's quite a bit. All right, and then we're gonna do a teaspoon of our baking powder. Now, make sure it's powder, not soda. Oops, I already did that, didn't I? That makes a lot of sense. Sorry, I added this. Why didn't you tell me? Okay, so we've got that. We've got our rosemary. Now let's do our garlic and our onion powder. Let's see our beautiful garlic. The garlic, we're gonna do about a teaspoon as well, and this is a half, so we'll do it twice. You see, I didn't have to count because I'm really good at math like that. All right, so we've got lots of garlic in there, and then our onion powder is just 1 teaspoon. See how easy this is? Let's see. Starting to smell nice in here. Okay. See, I'm not completely accurate. You need to be pretty accurate when you're baking. I'm more of a cook because I kind of just go with the flow. But apparently with baking, they want you to be particular. Okay, I'm just gonna throw a little bit more rosemary because I know I'm not quite at my tablespoon there. Okay, so we've got our salt, our rosemary, and our flour. And then so just combine that all up, your dry ingredients. And then you're going to move on to your wet ingredients, which is gonna be 6 eggs. So, let's see. See how fast I can do this. I'm not keeping you here all day. I'm gonna put those aside. I like eggs. I think they're a really great food. I don't eat like a ton of animal products, but eggs are something I really like, and also fish. I just think they're a great food for us. You got a little shell in there. Okay. I just think they're really great. Great protein, great healthy fat. Now it really depends where you get your eggs too, right? These I got, I think, which ones did I get these from? This is from Hoffman Farms. So I know like the farmers, I know that the chickens were treated well and fed well. And I think that's so important. I think the integrity of your food can really benefit your health. So it's so important to look at the quality of your food. So we've got 5 and we want 1 more. So we've got our 6 eggs here. And now what I'm gonna do, actually I'm gonna go ahead and use the mixer. And I'm going to mix up these eggs, and then I'm slowly and ever so gracefully gonna add the flour, right? And that's how we're gonna create our mixture. So hang in there with me a second. Let's maybe a little bit. All right, that is looking great. So how easy was that? That was like 5 dry ingredients, you push it together, you put in your wet ingredients, and now I'm gonna grab a little bit of butter. Is this how you guys greased your pans when you were growing up, I wonder? Grab a little bit of butter like that, nice grass-fed, beautiful butter, which, by the way, we didn't add our butter. I believe this is live. Maybe I should have recorded it so I'm not looking so silly. We didn't add our butter yet. Okay. The butter, you see, I have melted it on the stove. So this is what you want to do. Okay, let's mix it again. Okay. Now when you're doing it, you'll want to mix all the wet ingredients, all the dry ingredients, and then you mix it together. If you mess up a little bit, it's okay. See, I messed up a little bit, but I'll tell you what, it will be delicious, and it will smell delicious, and you will love it. So, now that we have that, how beautiful and simple and delicious, lots of healthy fat. You need healthy fat for cellular development, for your brain, for good energy, right? And then we've got lots of protein, no sugar. You're not gonna feel like you just had a bunch of bread. You just simply grab this beautiful bad boy. Look at this. All you're gonna do now is cook this for 45 to 50 minutes. That's it. And then you can just slice a little piece of it during the week. It will be fine for, you know, a good 4 or 5 days, and enjoy. So there you go. There's your recipe, and I will put a little comment in below. So if you want to fill in your info on that, I will send you the recipe, and please let me know how you like it. As always, stay inspired. Thanks.